They say some legends are destined to fade, lost to the unforgiving march of time. But what you're about to witness is the astonishing resurrection of a forgotten soul. A journey to reclaim beauty from a shell of rust and decay. This isn't just a repair, it's a defiant act against oblivion. The process begins with a careful deconstruction of the past. Each part removed tells a story, a whisper of the roads it once traveled. The heart of the machine, the engine, holds its secrets tightly. Beneath the grime, a complex web of wiring hints at the life that once coursed through it. Every layer of corrosion is a challenge, a barrier to its former glory. Even the smallest components are fractured, bearing the scars of time. With meticulous patience, the craftsman begins the mechanical autopsy. Each screw and bolt is a piece of a forgotten puzzle. Sometimes, gentle persuasion isn't enough. Force must be met with precision. The very skeleton of the motorcycle is exposed, revealing the depth of the decay. The controls, once guided by a rider's hands, are silenced and still. The machine's nervous system is carefully untangled, a delicate operation. In these tiny connections, the ghost of the machine lingers. One by one, the final pieces of the outer shell are removed. The deconstruction is methodical, respectful of the form it once held. Soon, all that remains is a collection of memories waiting to be rewritten. With the machine fully disassembled, the true scope of the task is revealed. The frame, weathered and worn, is the foundation for its rebirth. Every surface bears the marks of a long and arduous life. The wheels, which once spun with purpose, are now heavy and inert. The core structure is separated, ready for its transformative healing. Each component is assessed, a silent negotiation with the damage of the past. A careful hand inspects the integrity of the metal. Now, the true restoration begins. Fire is used to mend the broken bones. Sparks fly as years of corrosion are aggressively stripped away. Beneath the rust, the clean, strong steel is unveiled. This is a violent but necessary purification. Every inch of the frame is meticulously cleansed of its impurities. The fuel tank's weathered skin is shed, preparing it for a new life. The exhaust, once choked with residue, is polished back to a raw sheen. No detail is too small, no part is left untouched by the renewal. The process is laborious, a testament to the dedication required. A raw, metallic canvas begins to emerge from the wreckage. With the frame purified, the first steps of reassembly begin. The skeleton of the machine starts to take shape once more. A sense of satisfaction hangs in the air as the form becomes recognizable again. The intricate work continues, piecing together the motorcycle's core. With fire and metal, the frame is fortified, stronger than before. Each weld is a carefully crafted scar, a mark of its rebirth. The artisan's hands move with a steady, practiced confidence. Even the most difficult angles are treated with intense focus. The framework is now whole, its integrity restored. Now, the rough edges of the repair are smoothed and perfected. The newly welded joints are seamlessly blended into the original structure. Attention turns to the wheels, the machine's connection to the road. New life is carefully inserted into the old, weathered tire. The rims are stripped of their rust, their original luster clawed back from decay. A shower of sparks signals the relentless purification process. The heart of the wheel is given the same meticulous attention. The final polish before the next stage of transformation. With a clean canvas, the painting process brings a vibrant new identity. A steady hand applies a perfect, even coat, erasing the past. Each component receives its coat of armor, a brilliant new skin. The color brings the machine back from the realm of ghosts. The frame, now reborn in lustrous green, is a sight to behold. Imperfections on the bodywork are filled, creating a flawless surface. The plastic components are reshaped, their cracks and scars erased. The iconic fuel tank is smoothed to perfection. A ritualistic cleansing washes away the dust of the repair work. Every part is baptized, ready for its final finish. The art of bodywork lies in creating a perfectly smooth foundation. The final sanding prepares the surface for its new colors. This painstaking process ensures a mirror-like finish. One last wash before the components enter the paint booth. In the controlled environment of the workshop, a base coat is applied. The parts, now a uniform gray, await their final, vibrant hue. A brilliant, fiery orange is chosen, a color of passion and energy. While the paint cures, the mechanical heart of the wheels is reassembled. A touch of silver adds a classic finishing detail. The newly restored rim is reunited with fresh rubber. The final pieces of the wheel assembly are carefully put in place. The wheel is now whole, ready to carry the reborn machine. The reassembly of the fiery orange frame begins. It's a process of precision, a mechanical symphony. Each piece fits perfectly into the puzzle. The motorcycle begins to reclaim its iconic shape, now bolder than ever. The delicate process of rebuilding the steering assembly starts with tiny bearings. The front fork, a brilliant orange, is carefully reconnected to the frame. Power tools are used to ensure every connection is secure and tight. The headlight casing, the machine's future eye, is set in place. Brand new components are unwrapped, ready to complete the transformation. New black parts create a stunning contrast against the vibrant orange. The rear suspension system is meticulously put back together. The freshly painted swing arm is installed with precision. A flash of red from the new shock absorbers adds another layer of detail. The electrical components for the rear lighting are secured. The taillight assembly is carefully wired and mounted. Attention turns to the rear wheel and drivetrain. The restored rear wheel is aligned and fitted into the The rear braking system is connected, a crucial step for safety. Fine adjustments are made to ensure perfect operation. The front wheel is mounted, and the motorcycle can stand on its own once more. The front brake system is installed, mirroring the work done on the rear. The handlebars, the rider's command center, are carefully wired and assembled. Final checks are made as the build nears its stunning conclusion. The result is breathtaking, a machine reborn from dust and rust. The new controls are installed on the gleaming handlebars. The complex wiring of the cockpit is patiently pieced together. The turn signals are fitted, adding a touch of classic charm. The speedometer, the machine's heartbeat monitor, is wired into the system. More of the intricate electrical system is carefully connected and organized. The rear cargo rack, a blend of form and function, is attached. Protective details are applied to the newly painted fuel tank. The bike's electronic brain is installed, the center of its nervous system. Each connection is double-checked to ensure flawless communication. A small final piece of the bodywork is expertly fitted into place. The last of the exterior panels are secured. The headlight assembly is completed, giving the bike its face. The finished wheel stands pristine, a symbol of the complete transformation. The masterpiece is complete, standing proudly in its new colors. The iconic branding returns, a badge of honor on the restored body. But one crucial piece is still missing, the restoration of its heart. The old tired engine is brought to the workbench for its own rebirth. It is disassembled with the same care as the frame. A deep cleansing begins, stripping away years of oil and grime. The final piece of the engine is carefully installed by a gloved hand. The process of reviving the engine is a journey in itself. The internal components are laid bare, showing the engine's intricate design. A thorough disassembly is the first step toward renewal. A powerful chemical solution is prepared to dissolve decades of neglect. Each part is scrubbed by hand, a baptism to wash away its past. The carburetor, the lungs of the engine, is given special attention. The water darkens, a testament to the grime being released. The transformation is slow but steady, revealing the clean metal beneath. Tiny passages are cleared, ensuring the engine will breathe freely again. No crevice is overlooked in this deep purification. The main engine casing is vigorously cleaned. The process is gritty, hands-on work. Even the smallest internal parts are removed for individual cleaning. The dedication to perfection is evident in every action. The clean components begin to accumulate. One by one, each piece is liberated from its shroud of dirt. The final large piece of the engine casing is scrubbed clean. The cleansing is almost complete. The last few parts are given their restorative bath. A final rinse before the next stage. The freshly cleaned components of the engine block. The process reveals the raw, beautiful aluminum beneath. A fresh coat of silver paint is applied, giving the engine a factory new finish. The collection of restored parts gleams, ready for reassembly. The gearbox is opened, revealing its complex inner workings. The gears are carefully inspected and placed back into the casing. The intricate dance of reassembly requires a surgeon's touch. The piston is fitted into the newly honed cylinder. A delicate part of the transmission is carefully installed. Piece by piece, the engine's core is rebuilt. The engine casing is sealed, locking the renewed components inside. The clutch assembly is meticulously put back together. The engine begins to look whole again. Every part is torqued to precise specifications. The ignition system is installed, ready to create the spark of life. The flywheel is mounted on the crankshaft. The outer casings are attached, nearing the final form. The final cover is secured. The engine restoration is complete, a mechanical jewel. The final, crucial step, fresh oil, the lifeblood of the reborn engine. With the engine full of life-giving oil, the two halves of the project can be joined. The finished engine gleams, a testament to the artisan's skill. The beautiful body of the Super Cub is raised, ready to receive its heart. Final adjustments are made to the frame. The wiring is prepared for connection to the newly restored engine. The new chain is measured and prepared for installation. The drive chain is carefully threaded through the frame. The rear wheel is adjusted to ensure perfect chain tension. The chain guard, a final piece of the bodywork, is fitted into place. All bolts are tightened, securing the drivetrain components. The new kickstand is installed, allowing the bike to stand on its own. The gleaming exhaust pipe is carefully mounted to the engine and frame. The foot pegs and gear shifter are attached. The transformation is complete. From a rusted relic to a rolling masterpiece, every angle showcases the perfection and care invested in its rebirth. The legend, once lost to time, rides again. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel, Restoration Mechanic, for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.